we've talked about moving average, exponential moving average, MACD, RSI, Bollinger Bands. Again, notice how so many of these revolve around moving averages, right? This is out of 5, we had 4 of them that had their basis in moving averages, right? So it's quite a popular thing to work with. Stochastic oscillator, this one I don't work with as much, but is similar to an RSI. You'll notice that there's a range, and different readings are going to tell you how far away from the average you've drifted. Again, it's not one that I trade very often. It's not a very common one that other people trade, but it is one of the more common ones, right? I'd say these are kind of roughly in the order of at least what I hear from most people talking about. So stochastic oscillators, again, this is one of those things. It's kind of like a Bollinger Band or an RSI. Is this thing going way off base, right? Is it like way away from its typical average, right? And then average true range. This is another one that comes up fairly, not super often, but a lot of times what people use an average true range for is to figure out what to place limit order prices at, right? I've seen a lot of people use that for this. So you'll basically look at the average true range. What is the range that the stock trades over? What's the high and low? You basically do some calculations based on highs and lows. You do a little bit of math there, and you'll say, okay, this is probably where we'd want to be placing our orders around. And it can actually be quite useful for picking limit prices, is using an average true range. All right. Okay, any questions around any of those indicators? Okay. So let's try actually building something with these. Yeah. So let's make a strategy using an indicator, right? What would you guys want to do? Anything that you guys would want to work on specifically? Anything that you guys have on your minds or that you might be interested in seeing? We could use any of the indicators I talked about there, any stocks. We could use other types of indicators too. If you guys want to get into it, we could even get, stuff from TradingView. You could actually get indicators from TradingView, plug it into the system, and use it that way too. We actually got a new user a couple of days ago that's been really hammering our system quite a bit, which is awesome. Love power users. He's been doing a lot of stuff where he pulls indicators from TradingView. He'll give it to our system and say, create this indicator, and actually can create a strategy out of that. So if you guys want to see that happening, we could do that as well.
Does he actually
or we could keep it simple.
Does he actually pull the Pine script off the TradingView and put it in through AI? Is that how he's doing it?
Correct. Yes. Yes. So he'll grab the Pine script. He'll give it to the AI and say, hey, use this, create an indicator off of this, and trade this.
Cool.
So you would convert whatever language you're using in TradingView, and it would convert it to Python.
Correct.
So you just say convert this to Python. Oh, okay.
Correct. Yeah, they use Pine script, so it'd convert Pine script over to Python.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we see how to do that?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
I convert ThinkScript a lot for Thinkorswim indicators and that a lot till Robert got me stuck on these damn bots. But usually it's I was working with ThinkScript originally.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah. We actually added in a feature recently where you could actually have our AI generate PineScript or ThinkScript or whatever. So it could generate LumiBot code, but it could also generate ThinkScript. It could generate PineScript. It could generate all that stuff for you. And I think you'll get better results than just using a ChatGPT, because we actually have given it a lot of guidance and things like that around that. So those languages are not great. Whoever made that technical decision to use some proprietary language, bad decision. Python is way more flexible. But we now have the ability to actually generate those things as well. So if you want to use BotSpot to generate PineScript, you could actually do that too.
Hey, Robert, can you cut and paste a picture of a chart out and put it in BotSpot?
Yeah.
I know I tried it. I tried it before a couple of weeks or I guess probably a month ago or so, and it wouldn't take it. But you can actually grab a screenshot and then put it into the AI.
You should be able to, yeah, unless there's something wrong with it. I mean, we've had a couple people do this already.
You've had it done. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like we had a few users that were actually going ahead and doing this because What they went even further than that. They gave it the person I'm thinking of gave it an entire PDF document, right? Not just a picture, right?
Right.
And the PDF document had multiple pictures in it, right? And it was like 30 pages long. It actually did a really good job at going through that entire document and then building a strategy off of it.
Nice. Okay, that's a
Yeah.
great idea. Okay.
Yeah. So you could just like attach it from here. You basically click this button and then pick whatever files you want to add to it, right? So it could be images, it could be whatever.
So what you're saying is the guy put in a book and it interpreted the book and then they created a strategy on it.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, it
Okay.
wasn't like it's not like a full book, 30 pages, not 3,000, right? But yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
because this was a guy, he took, I don't want to tell too much about all this stuff, but
Yeah.
he took a trading class, right? Where they taught him how to like trade futures in a specific way. And he's like, yeah, I really want to use the strategy. And he's like, it's so complicated. Like, how do you like explain this thing? You have to like explain what it does. So I said, you know what, just put the whole thing in. So he just put in the whole PDF document and it actually did a really good job generating it, you know?
Pretty,
Good.
it
So
was pretty accurate.
Yeah, work for him.
Yeah. Yeah. He's been
Yeah,
able to
good,
back
great.
test it. It is working for him. Yeah. It's a
AI is
future
my
strategy.
friend.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually get a lot of people using our stuff for futures these days. So it was a good thing that we spent all that time working on it because, you know, some of our biggest power users are actually futures traders. So
Where are they getting their data from? Are they going to Data Bento like
yeah,
I did?
they're going to Data Bento. I think you heard this spiel last night, but we're going to be providing futures data for free soon, right? So I was trying to convince Data Bento to let us do it for $180 a month. They basically told me to take a hike. Because they want to charge me $1,500 a month. But we have two options. I emailed IQ feed today, and haven't really gone into it yet. But Interactive Brokers is another potential one. I don't know how far back the data goes, but we have a bunch of other data providers that we're lining up, and we want to actually just provide futures data for free. You don't have to get any other subscriptions, and we just keep it super simple and super easy.
Yeah,
And we're going to do the same sort of thing with optimizing for speed when we do that as well. I'm hoping that we can get a future strategy back testing a year within like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm hoping that we can hit that kind of metric. I think that's very doable.
Yeah, you're talking back testing though. That's not simulating it or running it live, right?
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's back testing.
No, the back testing just kissing your sister. It's running the thing that makes the money, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
All right. Okay. Just all right.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know a couple people running it live as well. The majority of people are spending time back testing, but as far as I know, the people that were running it live, it was working for them as well. So I haven't really noticed any issue. Maybe there's some other issues. Maybe you'll find some sort of bugs with it, but as far as I know, everything seems to be working with futures. I spent a lot of time working on it. Okay, cool. So, Kenneth, you were saying you want to get something from TradingView, so let's do that. So I'm going to launch Super Charts. I wouldn't call myself a TradingView expert, but is there anything, Kenneth, that you'd want to take a look at? Is there any specific indicators that you're interested in?
No, I just want to see how the basic of how to do it.
Okay. So let's say we'll go indicators. Let's pick something simple. You usually want to pick something that has the Pine script available because some people will hide their code, right? And if they hide their code, it is much more difficult to do this. But a lot of them, they do provide the code themselves. So let's say we'll do editors picks or top, right?